Hello there. Welcome to Thrive with Megan and Harry. We bring you news, views, and commentary about Harry and Meghan. Let's thrive together, guys. I hope everybody out there is doing good. Oh my gosh, guys, this is going to be a jam packed one. Prepare, prepare yourselves. I don't know how long it's going to take. Normally, I like to take half an hour. I don't know if it's going to go over. We'll see. But I thought this week was just going to be easy, but I guess not. Anyways, guys, listen, it's crazy. I hope everybody's doing great, and I hope you're enjoying the weather. It's springtime, all that good, great. That there you go. But my goodness, guys, let's just begin because this is going to be a long one. Guys, let's start with something light because this just today there's a lot of crazy news going on. But you know what? Let's start with something light. So, guys, day 4 or 5 or 6, I really don't know, guys. I really don't know how many days that this tour, this Make Colonialism Great Again tour 0.01 tour. That's my name for this tour because when Wills and Kate had their tour, it was called the Make Colonialism Great Again tour. But this one is the Make the Colonialism Great Again tour 0.01 because I'm like, there you go. What else could you call it? So, guys, all I have to say about this here. Okay, let's see what has been going on in Prince Edward and Sophie Land. Let's see what's been going on. So it says here that they continue to face backlash on their Caribbean royal tour. The Antigua and Barbuda Reparations Support Commission shared an open letter reviewing calls for an apology for the role that Britain played in the transatlantic slave trade and all that. And we did talk about it yesterday. But basically, they're still getting backlash. And so it says here, join a meeting with Antigua and Barbuda's Prime Minister, Gaston Browne, and his cabinet. Browne told the royal couple, that his country intends to become a republic in the future, although there was no immediate plans to do so. He also urged them to use their diplomatic influence to achieve reparatory justice for the island country. Browne said he understood that the royal family did not want to involve themselves in contentious issues, but asked them to understand that these issues understand. Oh, wait, hold on, hold up. But ask them to understand these issues, use your diplomatic influence in achieving the reparatory justice that we seek. The reality is we have been left and bereft of modern institutions such as universities and medical facilities, he added. Okay, so basically, apparently they said all this to Sophie and Edward. And I don't know. I saw something that was saying that Edward said he didn't take notes or something. he forgot to take notes or something like that. And I was like, wow, that just shows you that he just doesn't care. He just doesn't care. But anyways, let me just move on here. So what I'll share with you what else they said. It has become common for members of the royal family and representatives of the government of Britain to come to this region and lament that slavery was appalling and all that and abhorrent. That's what Willie said. It was abhorrent. But basically, the guy is saying that nothing happens after the visit. You guys come and you say, this was abhorrent and it should never have happened. But then nothing happens after that. It's like, there you go. It's like, people want something. People want an outcome here, basically. So, and people were talking about the fact that Okay, okay. Look, this is the worst part. Prince Edward and Sophie gifted the guy Pierre, the prime minister, with a framed photo of themselves, which they had signed. Although it's commonplace for royals to present signed photos while on foreign tours, the royal couple's gift was criticized on social media for being tone deaf and amid a royal tour that is being met with protests and calls for slavery reparations. Like, guys, I don't know what the hell the royal family is doing or thinking. Are they even thinking? Or are they just so far up the each other's behinds that they don't realize that none of this looks good? Giving away a photo of your goddamn self and signing it, who the hell needs that? And then the guy gave them a beautiful photo, a beautiful a drawing of it looks like, oh my god, what is that? It looks like a seagull or something like that. But either way, oh, it was a sea turtle. Pierre presented Prince Edward and Sophie with a watercolor painting depicting a sea turtle. Beautiful watercolor painting, and I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but there you go. They'll probably not even use it. But all the prime minister got is a picture of Sophie and the other one. And that was nuts. But anyways, whatever. Guys, the long and short of the story is, and they, the long and short of the story is that the tour is not going well. Is they're getting the same amount of crap, or even the same amount of vitriol and all this, because nobody wants them there. They're getting everything that Wills and Kate got, and worse, because nobody wants them there, and it seems like they're not listening. They're not listening at all. But you know what, guys? I'm done with Sophie and Edward, because I got a lot of stuff to get to here. Okay, now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about here, oh, guys, oh my gosh, that Donald Trump, oh my God, that Donald Trump. So Donald Trump is doing something or the other, and I don't know what he's promoting. He's promoting something. He went on to that guy, the piss moron, his whatever show that he's having now. He went on there, and of course, like I told you yesterday, of course he talked about Harry and Meghan. Who else is it gonna be? What else would get him the news right now? What else is gonna get him on the news if he didn't talk about Harry and Meghan? And so he went on and he's saying, oh, the Queen should strip Harry and Meghan of their titles, and there you go, that's all. And then he added on, oh, and they should never return. Tell them that to never return. Like, oh, oh my God, it's like, what? I don't understand this. The vitriol that comes out of these people talking about, oh, banish you and you should never return. Like, what is this? Is this 1852, guys? Is this 1852? Seriously, when I look at the way that they are trying to treat Harry and Meghan, like all these people who are against them, I'm looking at it thinking, is this the day of the witch trials and all that? It's like, has common sense left the building? But anyways, let me just move on, because that's just nuts. But yeah, so he thinks that he thinks the Queen should strip them of their titles. But the funny thing about it is, nobody asked him about Pete, Drew, Andrew. What does he think about Pete, Drew, Andrew? Should he lose his titles as well? That's what I would like to know. Nobody asked him, because of course Piss Moron is a horrible interviewer, and all he cares about is having his goal at Meghan. That's basically it. So he didn't ask him any questions and say, oh, well, what about Pete, Drew, Andrew? Well, anyways, whatever. And then Trump is getting investigated for something, and oh my God. And before he worries about that, he's worried about Meghan. Before Trump and Harry, before Trump worries about the fact that he's getting investigated for something, whatever, I didn't even look into it because I really don't care about Donald Trump. So he's getting investigated for something. or the other, as usual, because he's always getting investigated about something. And instead of him worrying about that stuff, he's worried about Harry and Meghan. There you go. Well, you can't even make this up, guys. You can't make it up. And yeah, so there you go. Like, I don't even know. But, and also another thing that happened, that's happening right now, Jabbo. Jabbo, as you know, is writing this book about Willie Leaks, okay? And there's a whole bunch of stuff in there that, guys, is not making Wills look good at all. But then again, not much can make Wills look good. But it says here, I'm reading from one of these newspapers. Anyways, it says here, Prince William can be difficult to handle. So, listen. He went on to say, Prince William has a notably short fuse in private and can sometimes be difficult to handle, a royal author has claimed. And then it says, Jabbo, we're talking about Jabbo now, that the Duke of Cambridge can be a bit of a shouter and has a temper. What does he say? Oh my God. And his temper can blow up at any minute, at any time, when the future king is frustrated or when an issue concerns his family. Oh my God. So, okay, now, Jabbo went on to say that as William prepares to mark his 40th birthday, the sources who describe the prince as an emotional character who, along with his brother Harry, they're talking about Harry now, has occasionally unpredictable extreme mood swings. That's basically what they're saying about Wills. He has a, occasional unpredictable extreme mood swings. Wow. And that's all in the book. A former courtier reportedly told Jobson, they both have quite extreme mood swings, just as Diana did. Okay. She could be your best friend one minute and the next your worst enemy. Basically, the people are talking about man, oh my gosh. You know what? This book is a mess. And you know what? I have a theory about this. I wonder if Jabbo is writing this book, this 40th birthday book or whatever. I wonder who is behind this. Do you guys think that it's Charles who's behind this? Do you guys think it's Charles by any chance? Who's like, Charles is the one behind the whole thing, and and he told Jabba, hey, write that book and put some stuff in there to make him look really bad. No, actually, basically he probably told him, just tell the truth, Jabba, just tell the truth. But anyways, so there you go. So Jabba's book is looking nuts right now. And there you go. Well, that's all I gotta say about that. We will continue with regularly scheduled program when it comes to that. So basically, Willie Leaks is incandescent all the time. There you go. And I also heard, guys, that Samantha Markle's lawyer quit. The lawyer basically quit because the lawyer is probably, that she probably put him through hell. She's like, yeah, I gotta get my sister. I gotta get this. I gotta get. Samantha Markle must be a nightmare, guys. A nightmare. I swear to God. But anyways, there you go. So her lawyer quit, so now she has no lawyer, and I don't know what she's gonna do now, but she has no lawyer. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that nobody wants that. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants this job. This is my opinion. But anyways, so moving along here, guys. Listen, guys. I took the bullet for all of you. Okay. Thomas Markle, guys, spilled his guts to Dan Rotten and announces that he's coming to London for the Platinum Jollibee. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Guys, I had to take the bullet. I watched the interview. Oh my God. Guys, I swear to God, I never felt like throwing up so bad in my life. And I don't understand this, guys. You know that GB News or whatever the hell they're called? What is this? What is the reason for this program? That's what I would like to know. What is the reason for this whole thing? Is it just basically to sit there and slag off of Harry and Meghan the whole time? Is that it? Because anything that I see on that show, on that whole channel or whatever it is, I don't even know what it is because I only watch clips of it, so I have no idea, and I only do it for research purposes, guys. Oh my god. I don't know what is the reason for this thing. Like, is it owned by that Murdoch guy? Is that what it is? Is it owned by the Murdoch franchise or whatever the hell? But they're so nauseating. And why are they so invested in Harry and Meghan? I get guys if they mention them or whatever sometimes, but this just seems so invested. Like they're like 2.0 on it. It's like Angela 11 like times 10 at that whole channel or whatever it is. I don't know, but either way. So I watched the interview with Dan Rotten, and I have to say, guys, watching Dan Rotten, I found it to be repulsive, and I found him kind of repulsive as well because he just seems so nasty towards. It's like he's asking that Thomas Markle the questions or whatever, but he kind of already knows what Thomas Markle is gonna say, and he's kind of angling things in a way to. Oh my god, he's horrible, guys. Is that guy a journalist? I mean, he is like ridiculously horrible as a journalist. If that's what he is, I don't even know what he is. But I don't know. Dan Rotten is really rotten. I tell you. But you can tell though that he had him on there for particular reasons, and that's basically it. But so the first question that the Dan Rotten was asking is, do you think the royal family will want to meet up with you? That's what he's asking Thomas Markle, and so Thomas Markle is like, oh yeah, he would love to meet Charles and thank him for walking Meghan down the aisle. He said that before, and so he's back on this thing again where he's saying he has respect and admiration for the royal family and all that, blah blah blah, whatever. And then he goes on to say he has no respect for Harry and he thinks that Harry is an idiot. That's what he said. And you know what's funny? I am pretty sure, you know, the people who are always trying to call Harry names and trying to, trying to knock Harry down basically. All these people who always are trying to knock Harry down a notch and all these things and saying disparaging things about him and all that. I always have to take a look at them and I can look at them and say, you know what? Okay, I get it now. I see why you feel like that. Because nobody that actually has been around Harry or actually knows anything about Harry says anything like this about Harry. It's only the people already, that don't know Harry that talks like this. He's calling Harry names and all that. And I'm pretty sure he's not going to ever get a chance because of the things he's saying about Harry. He's not going to get a chance to even meet him. So there you go. I guess he already knows that. And he's just burning the bridge a little more, basically, by talking. Because I just think the whole thing is crazy. Why would he get on TV and be calling Harry an idiot, calling him names? And funny thing is, like I said, the only people who call Harry these kind of things is the people who don't really know anything about Harry. And then when you look at them, you're like, oh, you're talking about Harry? Okay, all right, I get it. Okay. Because look at that guy. I mean, the guy, oh my God. Jeez. And that's Meghan's father. Wow. I don't understand. I don't understand how this happened, guys. I don't get it. Because Meghan is nothing like that guy at all. Oh man. I was watching that thing and I was ready to throw up any minute. And And Dan Rodden is horrible at interviewing anybody. Like, and he's so predictable. And there's no nuance about this guy. He's just there. He's just dry and snarky. He's like trying to be snarky about it and trying, and it's like you can tell he's trying to keep his face mum, and you can see everything that is like is you can see everything that he's trying to convey. Basically, he doesn't have any nuance at all. Basically, this guy Dan Rotten. So you can tell he's just there to slag off of Harry and Meghan, and he's happy to have somebody to do it with, basically. So he's not a good interviewer. I don't even know how he got that job. Like, oh my God. Like, who would sit there and watch? I mean, would you sit there? Well, again, you know what it is? The people who are watching these shows, they're the ones who watch all those hate channels about Harry and Meghan. So basically, it's not even about the Dan Rotten or whoever else is on there that they're watching. They're just watching it because they're happy to slag off of Harry and Meghan with somebody else. They're happy that there's other people that are enthusiastic about doing this. So that's basically it. So another thing too that the Thomas Markle said, he basically criticized Meghan for leaving her 9-month-old baby Lily and flying over to The Hague, basically. So he's saying, oh, she shouldn't leave a 9-month-old, and criticizing Meghan and all this stuff about her keeping, she should be keeping the baby with her all the time. That's a bunch of crap. Like, who the hell is Thomas Markle to get there and sit there and say stuff like that? I mean, what kind of you're one of the most horrible fathers on this earth, and you're gonna sit there and criticize Meghan for her parenting skills? Are you nuts? And besides, I'm pretty sure that Lily and Archie, when Harry and Meghan aren't there, they're well taken care of. And I'm pretty sure that Mama Doria is also there and she's also helping. I'm pretty sure of that. I know, you know who's not there, who's not able to see his grandkids? You, Thomas Markle. That's who. Anyways. So let's move on to the rest of this crap because I really don't want to talk about this guy much longer. And he's also saying that he thinks it's rude that they didn't bring the kids to meet the Queen. You know, I think he said that before, blah, 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 blue, blue, blue. Yeah, there we go, whatever. And then again, listen, nobody knows basically what Harry and Meghan are planning to do when it comes to the Queen. Basically, nobody knows, okay? So nobody knows if they have planned to do that or not. So that's another story. And he's trying to insult Harry, talking about Harry had to get back to the chickens and riding a bicycle and all this stuff. He's trying to make fun of Harry. And I'm sitting there looking at this guy and thinking to myself, you are the one who's trying to make fun of Harry? Really? Have you looked in the mirror at yourself, guy? That's all I have to say about that. Have you looked at yourself? And then he says he thinks both that Harry and Meghan need to apologize to Charles and the Queen. Apologize for what? I don't know. And that he doesn't buy the story, which is the worst, most appalling thing that he said, basically. He doesn't buy the story of Meghan having the ideations that she was having, basically. So he's basically calling Meghan a liar and all this. And, this interview just goes to show this guy has he's just gone to the depths of this. I don't even know. He's just gone all the way down under, basically. This guy should never, ever get a chance to be anywhere near Meghan, Harry, or their kids, basically. He should never get to see them, not even a picture. Not even a picture. Because of the things that he sat there and said about Meghan, Harry, and I don't understand this guy. Oh my God, I don't get it. He's so nasty and oh man, jeez. It's crazy. So, and he also went on to say he doesn't understand why his daughter, Meghan, He's like, oh, she should have loved the idea of being in the royal family and meeting the people in the family and all that, and meeting people and shaking hands and all that. She should have been so happy to be there. That's what he's basically saying. And oh, how much she loves the queen and how much she respects the queen and all this and all that. I want to know if the royal family are actually going to meet this idiot. Honestly speaking, I want to see. I don't know if they're going to meet him or not, but I know who's not going to be meeting him. Harry, Meghan, and their kids. I'm pretty sure of that. And listen, that guy is such an idiot. I don't even think that the royal family are going to want to be around this guy even them. But you know what? There you go. I don't know. I don't know anything. This is just my opinion. There you go. So another thing too, he's claiming now. He claims that Harry and Meghan are holed up in a big house doing nothing all day. That's what this idiot said. Do you believe that? He is saying, I mean, the guy is delusional. Harry and Meghan just, for the last week, pulled off the Invictus Games. Harry just did that, okay? Harry just pulled off the Invictus Games. It's funny, they mentioned the Invictus Games, but all they did was mention the parts where, about the Today Show with Hoda, that interview. That's the only thing that they mentioned about. They didn't mention anything about the good that they did for these athletes and stuff. So no, that's not in their vein of thinking. So apparently to Thomas Markle, Harry does nothing all day. Harry does nothing all day. And this guy that's sitting there with his belly up to his nose. Him with his belly up to his nose. Talking about Harry sitting in the house, a big ass house, doing nothing all day. That is coming from that came out of Thomas Markle's mouth. This guy that sits there and it looks like if he's just eating KFC chicken the whole day without anything else in his diet. He is going to sit there and say that sexy Harry, the zaddy Prince Harry, sits there and does nothing all day. Harry just pulled off a beautiful affair, okay? Harry just pulled off the Invictus Games, okay? And you're going to sit there and say that he does nothing all day? I mean, Thomas Markle, you're delusional. But there you go. We all knew that already. So, you know what I think? We talk. And listen. No, I'm pretty sure that they're not just sitting in their house doing nothing all day. I think Harry is pretty busy. Giving it to Meghan morning, noon, and night, Thomas. Okay? They're in the most cozy of all cozy love shacks right now. So don't worry about them just in their house, insulated, in their house, doing whatever the hell they do. And don't worry about it. It's not your problem to worry about. Because it's not going to be your problem because you're not going to ever meet them. I'm pretty sure that Meghan is never going to allow you to meet your grandkids. There you go. And you deserve that. Go meet Dan Rotten. Go meet them. Go meet GB News. GB News, apparently, guys, are flying his ass over. Yep, that's what they're doing. Flying him over. So they're gonna milk this till kingdom come, and there you go. They're gonna just be milking that for kingdom till kingdom come. So, anyways, let me see here. Oh yeah, and he's claiming that he wants to meet his grandkids, but he doesn't want it to be in hostile circumstances. That's why I know this guy is crazy. Because that guy just sat there and called Prince Harry names, right? Said that he doesn't believe Meghan when she said that she had ideations. And he's going to sit there and say in the same breath, he wants to meet his grandkids, but he doesn't want it to be a hostile circumstance. Like, what kind of craziness is this? Is this guy real? Is he for real? And he also said that Prince Harry is not a man and he doesn't believe he was in the military and he thinks he's a wuss. That is what came out of this guy's mouth. And then he went on to say that Willie Leakes is the real man. Oh my God. Anybody who can say that has to be delusional, because you meet any people on the street, you meet anybody on the street, Anybody, and you ask them, who is the guy in the royal family that you'd like to meet, and they're gonna tell you it's Harry. It's gonna be Prince Harry. Nobody says that about Wills. Get real, Thomas Markle. Get real. Even when you say it, it's like you don't even believe it. It's like you don't even believe it when you say it. Get real, Dan Rotten, and get real, Thomas Markle. I mean, nobody says that about that. Nobody thinks that that you know what? Remember when Beanie Man Beanie Man said nobody don't want to see Wills, and I agree. Nobody wants to see Wills, and he says if it was Harry, then it would be different. But nobody wants to see Wills. Wills have zero swagger. Wills is not the type of person that you want to be around like that. No, he's not. He doesn't have what Harry has. And I think the more I see these people acting crazy on TV and just acting a fool about Harry and Meghan, the more I realize that, they're just upset that they lost the whole thing, that Harry's not there anymore. That's basically it, because they have to come on TV and lie. Like, they have to lie about it. I mean, and the things that they fed that that Thomas Markle to say, I mean, they fed him all these lines, guys. I'm pretty sure of it. There's something wrong with that guy. I swear. And I mean, Meghan used to love her father, and I'm sure she still loves him, but know this, Meghan, that guy, there's something wrong with him, and I don't think you should ever have your kids anywhere near him. And I know Meghan wouldn't. She wouldn't have her kids around him. So there you go. I don't have to worry about that, because she already made the right decision by not having him around her and her kids. Because Harry and Meghan decided that they want a certain life. They don't want negativity. They don't want people that are toxic in their lives. And, they cut them out of their lives, because you know what? That's the best thing to do. You don't need to have these people in your life if they're not right for your life, and if they are not right for your own mental health. Get them out of your life. It's as simple as that. And that's what Harry and Meghan did. So I can't blame them. I can't blame them. Looking at this guy on TV, and having that interview with Dan Rotten, I definitely can't blame them, guys. Oh my God, that guy, looking at him, I was like, wow, I can see why Harry and Meghan, you'll never get to meet your grandkids. You'll never get to meet them, because that whole thing was pretty despicable. It was despicable. I felt like throwing up after I saw them on TV. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that. And then, guys, that guy, Dan Rotten, he is just giddy with excitement, because he's like, oh, it's going to be so great, because, Thomas Markle is going to be there. It's like I don't know what that guy is doing. Oh my God. But he's just hurting his daughter, basically. And he is looking, oh my God, he's just looking worse and worse and worse every day, if it's possible to look worse. So, yeah. So, guys, I just had to bring you that little bit of my commentary on that whole thing about that Thomas Markle, and the whole thing is just nuts, guys. Oh my God. Anyways, yeah. So that's what happened. That's news for today. Jeez, that's all I can say. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, guys. So there you go. I don't know what else to say about this. I just think this whole thing is just nuts. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to bring you those stories, and there you go. It's just nuts. I feel really bad for Meghan, because that's her father. And I was actually one of those people who were thinking, you know what, I was thinking, what, maybe one day she will, eventually, if he keeps quiet, maybe she'll forgive him. But no. Oh my God, no. She doesn't have to ever forgive him ever, because things that he's doing, I I don't even understand it. I don't get it at all. Why would a father do that? Oh, well, you know what? He's a sperm donor. That's what people always say, that he's a sperm donor, basically. It's just sad. The whole thing is just sad, guys. Like, and they're so excited about him coming there, and Dan Rotten, his face lit up. Oh, it's gonna be such a great time for the Jubilee, he's so excited, and I'm like, this is horrible, horrible. That's her father, and look at what he's doing to her. Oh man, I don't know. I feel so much sympathy for Megan right now. I do, because I didn't even realize, because I've never really, guys, honestly speaking, guys, I've never really actually watched a full interview with Thomas Markle before. Because I can't stand to watch it. I can't stomach it. But I had to this time, because I was like, you know what? I have to kind of report on this, and I'll watch it so you don't have to watch it, basically. But I never really watched a full interview with this guy. But yeah, it was nuts. It was just, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain this, but you know what? After having a great week last week with the Invictus Games and all that, I was thinking this week was going to be a little slow, but I guess not. But yeah, there you go. There you go. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming through. Please do remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks so much to my channel members, Lady of Washington, Mrs. S, Cookies and Cream. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, Cookies and Cream, Church Nelly, and Arnold. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for just watching. And I actually, guys, I had let me see here, two super chats that I have to read out. The other day, let me see here. Nutty Doctor actually sent a super chat that I was actually supposed to read out. She said here, Nutty Doctor, okay? She said, thank you for being an important member of our squad and your important work every day. Greetings to Churchy, Gwen, Fancy, Carol, Blonde, Connie, Mary, Cookie, and all others present. Aw, thank you so much, Nutty Doctor. And then Alice Langdon, thank you so much, Alice Langdon, for the super chat. She said, we had a great week, squaddies, and is looking forward to Megan's podcast, Archetypes, and Harry's memoir. There you go. So thank you so much, Alice Langdon, for the super chat. And thank you so much, Nutty Doctor, for the super chat that you sent a few days back. Thank you, guys. And guys, if you sent any super chats today, thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. If you sent any PayPal, I also appreciate it as well. Thank you so much, guys. Please do remember, like, subscribe, and share this. And guys, I'll be back here tomorrow at 10 a.m. sharp, and we will have stories as usual. There's always a story. There's always something going on. But guys, really and truly, I am really, I don't know, I'm getting to begin to think these people in the British media, there's something wrong. Like, is there something in the water there? Why are they coming out so hard for Harry? And, and they like, I don't get it. I mean, are they that upset and angry at Harry for just leaving and putting his wife and kids first? Are they, because nobody behaves like this? They're acting like a jilted lover. That's what they're acting like, a jilted lover. Oh my God. Like, I mean, when you really look at the people those people who have like these stories about Harry and Meghan, and they get into it so deep, and I'm like, wow, you really are hurt, boy, because nobody behaves like this unless they're really hurt. Jeez, but anyways, whatever. There you go. Whatever. It's this fine. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for coming through. Remember that Megan said it's not enough to just survive something. That's not the point of life. You have to thrive. You have to feel happy. Unquote. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great one. Bye.